Welcome back to Who Am I, the series where I talk about Drag Race, specifically All Stars 11 right now. We are on episode 8. I have my fan and my notes right here, so let's get into it. We are back in the workroom for the bottom 4 to give their points out. Before that happens, Sugar just says, hey, we should just exchange points so everyone has one. Boring, but I mean, to be expected. There's kind of an awkward silence, but then Joey gives her point to Hershey. Hershey gives her point to Joey because of some sort of early out alliance they talked about in Untucked. Sugar gives her point to Kennedy, and then after some talk and fake outs and a monologue, Kennedy does give her point to Sugar. It's very dramatic. It's good TV, but again, they do just all exchange points, so now they all have 1 point. Rue comes in, and we have a million challenge, spill the tea. It's just shady questions. They have to try to match the majority answer. Joey and Sugar tie for it, and they have to split $2,500, which is just fine to me because Drag Race could 100% give them both the money. It's just amusing to me that they have to split it. Anyways, we find out the Maxi Challenge is returning of the Rappin Roast, which I'm very happy about. I'm glad they've added this challenge into the agenda of things that Drag Race does. I think it is much more entertaining than some other Drag Race challenges, so I'm glad to see it back, and I will happily watch it whenever they want to do it. They have to figure out the order amongst themselves. No drama happens there. It's pretty amicable. They chat and write their things. Nothing really crazy happens, so we're just going to jump to the runways and the roasts. The guest judge is Brian Tyree Henry, and the category is Ladies Who Lunch. I'm not going to talk about the roast and lyrics themselves, really, because across the board, I think they're all very good, except for one was kind of nice, but we'll get to that later. So I'm just going to talk about the outfits. So let's hop into it. First up, we have Joey J. I personally love the outfit. We'll get into the judges' critiques later, but I love it. I think it's good for a challenge like this. I will. I personally don't get tired of the Mugler motorcycle thing, so that doesn't bother me. I really like pink and black together. I like the slick back hair she had. I like the little neck thing. I know it's attached to the costume or to cover something, but I think it looks good. The makeup looks good. Yeah, I really liked it. Then moving on to Jasmine. I mean, it is just fabric wrapped around her body, but she looks gorgeous. I don't think she can look bad, but I do see that it is just fabric wrapped around her body. I like the colors on her. I like the kind of torn, burnt, whatever it's supposed to look like. Edges, hair and makeup looks great. She looks stunning as always, but again, it is just some fabric. She did have some amazing background faces though. We'll touch on more of that in the judges' critiques, but I really thought her background work was really entertaining during the whole thing. Then we have Kennedy. This outfit's crazy, but I love it. I love all the crazy colors together, the patterns, the textures of it, the hair, the makeup, the accessorizing. I think she did an amazing job, and her roast was really good. Gotta love Kennedy. Also, there is a lady who was dancing in the audience. I'll put a photo up here, and she was just really killing me. I was laughing at her dancing in the audience, so shout out to whoever this lady is. Then we have Hershey. It's a cute outfit. It's a simple outfit. I like the hair a lot. I like the glasses. I like the little choker necklace. It's a simple outfit, but it's a Maxi Challenge outfit, so it's cute. Then we have Sugar Cane, who I think it's a cute outfit. It's kind of Legally Blonde to me. Again, it is very basic. I think she could have done something more exciting with the bra, but oh well. I like the hair. I like the sparkly tights. They sparkled nicely. So yeah. Then we have, last but not least, Samstar, and I think I like it. Camo's not my favorite thing. I don't know if I like it. The more I look at it, I don't love it. I wish the white part, or the lighter part of the camo, was stone the way the darker part was. I don't love the way the chunky stones look on the trim. I like the chains on it. I like the colors. Just not my favorite overall, I guess. So yeah, let's hop to the runway. First up, we have Joey J, and I definitely really like aspects of this. I really like the blue fabric. I like the suit outer part. I don't know if I'm sold on the beige underneath and the beige cuffs. I don't love the beige cuffs. I think I'm okay with the beige underneath. I like the texture of that fabric. I like the buttons. I like that little bow. I like the hair. I wish, in this photo, the feather looks purple. I don't know if it's purple. If it's purple, I don't like that. If it's blue, then okay. The shoes, I wish were a lighter blue to match the blue suit, or a nude to match the other nude accents. The hair and makeup is nice. The bag to me is a little frumpy. I don't know why. It just looked a little I don't know. It just looked a little frumpy to me. But I think overall, it's a good execution. It is Ladies Who Lunch to me. So I think it's a fine look. Next up, we have Jasmine Kennedy, who is hands down my favorite of the night. I have no notes about this. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's stunning. The colors are amazing. The hair and the makeup and the applique is amazing. The like lace little cuff sleeve things, all the different fabric textures and patterns, the way it's pleated in the back. It's so stunning to me. It's so gorgeous. Again, this is like a fashion doll kind of thing to me. It's just stunning. I have no notes. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. It is definitely my favorite look of the night, and I just really, really love it. Next up, we have Kennedy Davenport. Love Kennedy. I don't know if I love this. I like the applique. I like the little purse with the fringe on it. I like the hair with the look. The shoes, it's kind of hard to tell what like the pattern on them is. It kind of looks like there's a weird pattern that kind of doesn't go with the other patterns on the outfit, but oh well, I can't really see the details of that. I like the fringe. I just don't know if I like the fringe with whatever the other blue fabric is. Like, they look very similar, but also not similar, so it's kind of like playing tricks on my eyes. Like, I can't tell if I like it or not. I really don't know what it is about it. Just something about the way the fabric plays together is confusing to my brain, and I don't know how to process it. So yeah, I am puzzled by this look. Next up, we have Hershey, and I really love this too. I love that we got a second like period piece. I think the color on her looks amazing. I like the gloves. I like the way it's fit. I like the cut of it and like the hanging, draping parts of it. I love that she has a little umbrella with it. The makeup and like the bow hair applique thing, whatever. Really nice. I like that like, it's a very small thing, but the umbrella and the gloves and the feathers are all kind of like off-white, so there's not like anything sticking out. That I really like. I like the necklace. Covers the breastplate nicely. So yeah, I think it's a really nice look. I think it looks good on her. Next up, we have Sugarcane. And again, I like the sparkly tights she's wearing. They're probably just the same one from the challenge. I like the shoes. I like aspects of it. I like the different, like, I like the playing of the textures and the patterns. It just feels disjointed. Like, it just feels like they don't go together. The sleeves just look very attached to the bodice, which just looks thrown over the skirt. I like the idea of it. I like the pieces separately. I like the bodice separately, the skirt separately, the big sleeve separately. I think the bow could have been bigger maybe to go with the giant sleeves. Also, I haven't talked about it with the others, oh well, but is it Ladies Who Lunch? I guess it's kind of like Housewives Who Lunch, so I guess it is Ladies Who's Lunch. Love a tiny purse. It can hold nothing, and that I love. So, not my favorite, but not terrible. And last but not least, we have Sam Star. Besides the hat, I really like it. It's very Legally Blonde to me. I like the way it's stoned or embellished, whatever those are. I like the exaggerated cuffs. It's not shown in this photo, but she had a little toy dog with her on the stage. That was cute. I wish she had disguised the remote. That like pink box is a remote. I wish she had disguised it as a purse instead of just holding it around, but that's a tiny little nitpick. I like the giant oversized pearls, the accessories, the giant collar, the ruffle. Hair and makeup is gorgeous. I just don't like the hat. I don't like the bottom of it. In this photo especially, you can see like dimples in the bottom of the hat, which I'm sure is very, very hard to avoid. It just sucks when there's 4K HD cameras capturing it. I also don't love the trim of the hat. It just looks cheap. Like, there should have been more of that trim. And I just don't think it matches the outfit. I think with the hair, maybe like a little cute white bow with some black trim to match the cuffs would have been nice. But besides the hat, I really, really like it. I think it's a very pretty look. That was all of the runways and the roasts. So let's talk about the judges' critiques. Firstly, Joey J had mostly all positive critiques. Rue said she was gobsmacked by her performance, which is always a great thing to hear from Rue when she's that vocal and positive about something. Michelle did say she's tired of the Mugler motorcycle tops. It was very pretty, but she said it is going on her list of things she will be fine never seeing again on Drag Race. Gotta love Michelle. I don't agree with that, but love it for Michelle. It's just part of her brand now at this point, honestly. Moving on to Jasmine, all positive critiques. Rue seemed to love her. The guest judge applauded her background work, which again I definitely agree with. I'll put up some photos all across the screen, but I just think her reactions and like the background work was very good and definitely like eye-catching. So very good. They all liked it. Moving on to Kennedy, she again had all positive critiques. She had great banter with the judges. She has great stage work. They loved her, loved the outfit. Hershey had all good critiques. I think it played in favor a lot that they didn't really know what to expect from her. So her doing so well was just like they had no idea what to expect. So there was no bar for her to have to like try and reach. She just set a high bar, and the judges loved it. So yeah. Moving on to Suga, she got good critiques. They liked her outfit. They just think her roast was a little too nice compared to the others, and I agree with that. Again, I didn't talk about the roast or the lyrics, but across the board, I think they're all good. And then Suga's was just kind of like, it just wasn't really roasting. She was just like, rapping about her friends, kind of. Moving on to Sam, she had mostly good critiques. Now, something I do agree with Michelle about is she said she could do without the hat. I do agree with that. I think the hat just didn't match with the outfit, but besides that, they liked the performance and loved the outfit. Then we find out the top two are Kennedy and Hershey, and I definitely agree with that. It is the right top two, in my opinion. So they both have 3 points now and are going to lip sync to The Ladies Who Lunch by Elaine Stritch. Right off the bat, Hershey went very serious musical theater with it, while Kennedy went very comedy and character with it, which is the right choice for Drag Race and to play to Rue. Kennedy definitely won. Hershey wasn't bad. It's not like it was awkward or bad to watch her. Kennedy's just an amazing performer and absolutely outperformed and out charactered and acted whatever Hershey. So Kennedy does win. I agree 100%. She gets 10K, sorry, and an extra point. So Kennedy has 4 points. Hershey and Sam have 3 points. Jasmine has 2 points, and Joey and Sugar have 1 point. I am interested to see what happens next week, or I imagine that the bottom 4 will just exchange points. I assume Jasmine and Sam will trade, and then Joey and Sugar will trade, but we shall see. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this episode. Way better than last week's episode. Like, leagues and bounds better than the sewing challenge by far. This was a great episode. Showed off the girls really well. I think it's a great set of girls. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree with the top 2. Let me know if you agree with the point distribution so far in this episode. If you want to see this look fully embellished, the embellishments will definitely add to it. You can head to my TikTok and Instagram. They're both IMJXXB. And until then, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.